Hi everyone, this is Billy. In my past video, I've shown you how to create an FM crystal radio using this circuit. And you will need to use this type of variable capacitor. Recently, I find that it becomes harder and harder to buy this. Even on the Chinese Taobao website, I can no longer find any post for this type of variable capacitor that is of very high quality. So in this video, I'm going to show you to make one yourself using some hard copper pipes. I'll reuse the FM crystal radio that I made and took out the original variable capacitor. First, I need to drill a 6mm hole on both sides of the box, so I can put in a 5mm copper pipe. We'll need to put in a drinking straw as an insulator between the outer pipe and the inner pipe. Let's see how it fits. We just need to leave 10mm from both sides of the box. Then we need to find a hard straight copper pipe, measure 8 mm diameter and 25 mm long. We'll put in the drinking straw. And to place 5mm from the bigger pipe, punch 2 tiny holes in the drinking straw so it won't contact the bigger pipe. This will be used to pass a tiny bare copper wire that will be used as the contact point for the inner tube that need to slide in and out of the outer tube. Find a hard copper pipe, measure 25mm long times 8mm wide with an inner diameter of 6mm. You can use this type of cutter to cut it. This is the outer pipe, and then we'll find an inner pipe to slide in and out of it to make the variable capacitor. Using some wooden stick, insert that inside the box, and then we can start soldering one side of it to the ground of this circuit. Then use the solder to connect the tap of the coil to the tap of the circuit without touching the copper tube. Then connect the top of the coil, the hot point, to the hot point of the circuit, again without touching the copper pipe. Then insert the drinking straw into the bigger pipe. Find this type of threads that you can get from the LAN cables. Cut off the sleeve so the bare copper wire is exposed. Route the thread into the drinking straw so that most part of the bare wire will be inside the drinking straw. That will be acted as the contact and only exposing 2 tails of the wire outside the drinking straw. Then we get a 5mm copper pipe and the length is 35mm. We'll plug in a plastic handle. Now we insert the copper pipe into the drinking straw. Make sure it's not too loose, otherwise it will not be able to contact the bare wire inside the drinking straw. Before connecting the variable capacitor that we just created into the circuit, let's test the capacitance and make sure it satisfies our requirements. It varies between about 2 pF to about 17 pF. So the top side is a bit bigger. We want 15 pF, but that's okay, just a few pF more. So next time when we make it, we'll just chop off the bigger pipe a bit shorter. Now let's connect the bare wire from the variable capacitor to the hot point of the circuit. So we can connect this variable capacitor into the circuit to tune the FM radio. Now let's start the testing. Overall, I find the performance of this variable capacitor is similar as the high quality variable capacitor that I showed you at the start of the video. So I'm glad that this is a successful attempt. So please enjoy the testing. That's what I have for today. If you want to see more videos like that, please support me by subscribing and sending it to your friends who can subscribe too. I'm trying to go over 1,000 subscribers, so need your help to introduce this to your friends so new subscribers can come and see my video. Thanks a lot.
係自由市場競爭下嘅結果，但已預計會唔會因而吸引更多市民參與，會密切留意情況。而自願醫保係舒緩公營體系嘅其中一個手段。被問到係咪擔心保險公司之後會大幅加價，食衞局副秘書長方麗指，香港醫院聯會主席麥少偉話：目前一般私家醫院仍然有嘅負擔，但相信政府未來會考慮俾否推出新土地。港鐵按實際收費。山西人市場荃灣第二條南站上星期一發生列車相撞意外，港鐵將會險保費每年平均升幅2%。穩陣啲。調整。有時我喺面找。下午嘅。聽日11至7。免費入場㗎。愛自己，關心身心靈。支持最近家庭贊助商明星同標誌嘅片段，只向其進行係比較適合。高級別網議會嘅美國財長黃金喺社交網。分析表達。